Hey, YouTube. Haven't done a video for a little bit. Been busy, but it's 4:30 a.m. on New Year's Day, and I woke up and I felt like I wanted to be productive. So I'm going to continue on drywall. This is my second investment property called the Wayne property. Um, right now, working on building out a home theater. So um, if you're in the short-term rental space, it's pretty obvious, well, anyone that's looked into it, that there was a major influx of supply since 2020. I think it was like, yeah, like 50% supply boost or whatever, which is crazy. And then now, as we're kind of entering recession and stuff, lack of demand. So it's going to be harder for people to make what they want to make, and probably a lot of operators are going to get out of the business. Um, we had a great 2022, and honestly, it only just kind of dropped off in December. We had a couple bookings in December at the specific property, but honestly, it worked out perfect because I'm doing quite a big value add, which in the basement, I'm working on a home theater. So I have a home theater in our first vacation rental property and our first rental property, which used to be our primary home, our Helmsdale residence. And that was a big hit. So just trying to double down kind of into what seems to be appealing to the guests that come to our properties, and that is movie buffs and stuff. I like tech, I like movies, so I used to do sound for movies and stuff that way, documentaries. So bringing that skill set to here, and did this whole build out from scratch. Here, let me kind of switch it around. I can't. Anyways, so I'll give you just a quick rundown. So just normal brick ranch style home here. I'll show you on the other side. Made it cool, little gym space and everything like that. But anyways, come down the stairs, come out, and right here will be kind of like the third row, kind of bonus seats or whatever. Stool here, have a 2x12. So yeah, I'm gonna have a 2x12 here as like the bar ledge. So that'll be extra seating back here if people want to eat or whatever. Right here is an AV rack setup I'm doing here. So the 20U rack mount. So I'll be able to modularly put in blank units. I'll be able to put in my home theater receiver, which will be a Denon 13 channel receiver, different media players, stuff like that. This lower section going to have a little beverage cooler for drinks. And then I got off of Alibaba, which is pretty cool, like a QR code little vending machine. So I've always just kind of wanted to try it. Even I don't really care too much if it makes money and stuff. Hopefully it at least pays it back. What I paid for it. It's like $450 or something like that with shipping. But small little QR vending code machine, so put in different like candies or different things like that. So I think that would be kind of cool. But this whole space was just open, so I framed everything from scratch. So wall here, wall there. I ran my own ducting line, tapped the main trunk of the HVAC trunk line, tapped that, ran a duct, never done that before, but did that. So we got heating and cooling in here. Just gonna leave the space here open. Again, I'm trying to do something that's gonna be super dope, but also super cost effective. We're gonna black this all out, spray paint it all and everything that way. It'll kind of act as kind of natural diffusion. We'll put some carpets down here and stuff like that to cancel out some reflections. Here, just the bays for the rear speakers. I'm actually gonna shift that one over a little bit. A bay for the rear surrounds, side surrounds, like that, side surround. Have all my electrical, ran all my electrical around. I'm also gonna tap and have cool little flush mounted LEDs. So this will be drywalled. I'll have flush mount LED. So we'll just have cool accents around. I think I'm gonna put a flush mounted LED in the front, in the side, and the rear surrounds. I might even do like a underglow thing here. That's one cool thing about just learning how to do all this stuff. You can literally just come up with an idea in your head and you just build it out. It's really fun, kind of seeing it come together. So yeah, electrical for all that, electrical for my projector back here. I'll build a little box here to put the projector in there. I think I'm gonna build my own screen too, perforated material for the speakers to be directly behind. I think I'm gonna box that out and actually have like a little 3D effect for the screen so it comes off the wall a little bit and the speakers will be there. I'm gonna have two in-wall mounted subs here in the corners. This will be the front row here on the concrete. Gonna clean the concrete and then just do a, you know, blacked out whatever floor surface, floor or concrete grade paint or whatever. I have bought some on Facebook Marketplace, some home theater seats. So I got a number of them, gonna pick the best ones, and I'm gonna have a row of 3 in the front. So row 3 here. Then gonna have probably some just nice comfy kind of recliner seats or chairs, something like that, that I'll repurpose that we have in our arsenal. Again, I think for this whole thing, it's gonna be just under $5,000. And most of that cost is like the AV stuff. I'm repurposing a projector, at least initially, till this space starts to make more money or whatever. Then maybe I'll upgrade the projector to like a 4K E-Shift like I have in my other place, the Epson 5040 UB, which has been really good for the price. Spent about $1,700, did a Black Friday sale on Klipsch speakers. So that's, we're gonna have all my 7 surround speakers, and then, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm also doing quad speakers in the ceiling, so we'll have Dolby Atmos. So it'll be a 13 channel system all together, which is gonna be pretty nuts. So I'm excited about that. My other property, it's a really nice home theater, but it's just a surround, so it's 7.1 system there. So be my first time. Well, I've done a 5.1.2 system. That's actually upstairs. I have a big 70-inch TV, and then I have 2 speakers in the ceiling for Atmos. But down here, I'm doing amping it up. So more surround, ear level channels, and then 4 Atmos speakers and stuff that way. So yeah, space is turning out pretty good. Just started on doing drywall mudding and everything that way. So it's starting to look good. We'll paint it all. I'll put some different, probably acoustical panels and stuff like that. So I think the awesome thing about this space is that, yeah, I mean, all in, we're, under probably $5,000. And yeah, I'm bidding on right now an older, high-end kind of flagship home theater receiver. I'm doing a Denon AVR 6300 versus the 6700, which is new, but also cost anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000. So hopefully gonna nab a slightly older version for about $1,000 plus $1,700 for speakers. That's $2,700. You know, give or take basically $3,000 for that, and then probably at $1,500 for material for electrical. You know, just the lumber and stuff that I've needed. Did an economical riser here. It's, you know, it's not very tall ceilings here. The basement's a brick ranch. So I kept this to about 6 inches just so it meets flush with this first step here, but still gives it a little bit of a riser here, and then just went with cheap OSB. So I'm gonna sand this down just so it's a little more smooth, and then just do a nice paint on that. I'm trying to just make it durable since it's also in a basement too and stuff that way. But yeah, smart lighting, everything, sound's gonna be pretty freaking rad. So I'm excited about it, taking advantage of the lull kind of time, the slow season anyways. Just doing a big value add, so hopefully in 2023, you know, as I presume it will be a more difficult year, hopefully this will help us stand out and continue to have our properties perform, whereas others, you know, unfortunately will probably convert theirs into long-term rentals or other things just because the heyday is kind of over. So at least for now. So just with the supply and then the demand dropping off and stuff. So I'm pretty excited about the space. And that's my New Year's Day video. Peace.